Hello guys, welcome back to another Linktree trading video. In this one we're going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis on GOVX. Reason for this is it has had strong momentum the last few days and we are continuing this strong momentum, and we are up nearly 50% on the day. So to get straight into it, we can see we're currently sitting around basically bang on $4. And we can see this is a support/resistance line that we look at on the 4 hour. If we go to the intraday chart, we can see that this is the third deviation, and that's why we keep coming back to this level. And you can see it intraday, we keep coming back to this support level, and now it's kind of turned into more of a resistance level. What we're really waiting for, and what we always say when we're looking at standard deviation, is you want it to come and retest a level and then see strong buying pressure. And so what you can see on GOVX is earlier in the pre-market we broke out of this level, came back, retested it, which is what we always look for if we're going to push to the next deviation. But you can see the buying momentum was not strong. And how do you see that it's not strong? Well, obviously it didn't break its previous high, so it does show it's already quite weak. But you can also look using something like an RSI, and you can see that it was trading at a divergence because this high was already created quite weakly. You can see we diverged this, had a divergence on this high. So seeing that we couldn't quite push it, we would kind of just wait for it to break over to this level, because the original push was already quite weak, at least using something like an RSI. But anyway, what are our targets going forward? Well, if this momentum does continue and we're able to break the intraday high of around 450, then our next resistance level is coming into around $5, around 490. But this whole level here is going to be strong resistance, because you have the 490 third deviation on the daily, then you've got the $5 psychological resistance, and then you've got the fourth deviation on the 4 hour at around 510. So really that 20-cent mark is going to be a very hard resistance. So really, if you're long and you were looking to hold past this $4 level, this is most likely where we're looking to close out the whole trade, if not at least a majority. Because it's very unlikely that we break through this level. But if we do, what would we be looking for? Well, if we're able to break through this level and then come back, retest maybe this 510 all the way down to around 590, and then continue up, then this would show us buying pressure is very strong, and this is most likely going to be a parabolic stock and just carry on going. And if it did carry on going, where would our target be? Really, we have a final target around 640, because that is the fourth deviation of the daily, and is a final target we can really give. The only one really we can go is looking at the high created last September, and that is around 750. But apart from that, we don't really have any resistance levels going high. So if the momentum was that crazy, past 750, we wouldn't really look to buy it, just because we have no targets to go to. And so you a lot more of a gamble on where it's going to go. But now also on GOVX, if it starts falling, where are going to be our support levels? So we're going to have a first support level around 340, going into 277 or around 280, and then 188 all the way down to 158, with the final move being around 60/70 cents. And the reason that's our final target is a gap fill, but really we wouldn't look to trade the stock down to this level, because if it really breaks this kind of 150, then the momentum is kind of dead. But yeah, if the stock starts to fall down, again, these are all going to be support levels on the way down. You can try and play them as quick bounce areas, try and get some scalps, but otherwise if it breaks through these levels, again, we look for the same thing as we do on the upside. If it breaks through this level, comes back, retests it, fails, and pushes down further, then we expect a move further into that next deviation would usually be our target. So in this case, around 780/775, or sorry, 275. But anyway, that is the breakdown on GOVX. If that did help, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Hope to see you next one, and that's it. Peace. Maybe I'm crazy.